Introducing the all-new Corolla.
その時はもう、妻の、叫び声が聞こえました。
At that time, I could hear my wife screaming.
The suffering and grief was palpable in the courtroom today as the prosecution's final witness took the stand in the DeSoto murder trial. Yusuke Sugiyama wept as he talked about the night he lost his wife on February 12, 2013. Sugiyama says he was with his family when they had finished eating dinner at the Hard Rock Cafe. They went downstairs to shop at the Outriggers ABC store. While waiting outside, Sugiyama says a car came speeding towards them, hitting the stroller his daughter was in before it slammed into the ABC store. When he saw a man dart out with a knife, Sugiyama says he quickly grabbed his 8-month-old daughter and ran for safety. But, he says, the man chased after him.
そうですね、仰向けに転びまして、そこに襲いかかってきたので、足で抵抗しましたが、一部、刺されましたね。
I fell face up, and he came at me at that position, so I was fighting him off with my legs, but he stabbed me once.
子供を、抱いてました。
I was holding my child.
And do you know whether or not you saw if she got cut or not?
切り傷で、縫うことが必要なほど、かなり痛い傷でした。
The injury was 10 centimeters long and had to be sewn up. It was quite a big injury.
Dazed from the attack, Sugiyama says he could hear his wife screaming but could not understand her. At that moment, he says he didn't realize that DeSoto had come after his wife, Rie Sugiyama, and her grandmother, Kazuko Uehara. When Sugiyama finally came to his senses,
刺されただろうと血だらけになって倒れてました。
They had been stabbed and they were bloody all over and on the ground.
as with many of the victims and witnesses, Sugiyama sobbed as he described the pain he continues to suffer as a result of the Tumon tragedy, alluding that his defenseless wife died in vain.
今後この子たちの人生が、母親がいない人生を送ると思うと非常に不憫になりません。
My two daughters, both the older and the younger, they're still young, and just imagining how they will live their life without their mother from now on, I only feel sadness for their lives.
もう、妻が亡くなって1年経ちますが、すべて、私の人生は狂いました。
Because of this crime, my wife has passed away. It has already been 1 year since she passed away, but my life is ruined because of this.
1年経ちますが、妻のことを忘れたことはありません。
Although 1 year has passed, I have not forgotten my wife.
その上の子ですね、その刃物から守った妻が、無抵抗にもかかわらず何度も刺されたことに対して非常に無念です。非常に憎いです。
And more than anything, the fact that my older daughter had been hurt, even though my wife was protecting her without fighting back, without doing anything back, and losing her life, the fact that she has also been involved in this crime makes me sad and angry more than anything.
With that, the prosecution rested its case in chief. The defense team then presented theirs this afternoon, calling several of DeSoto's family and friends to the stand. DeSoto's mother, Ray DeSoto, described what her son was like in the weeks leading up to February 12, 2013.
We had to help him shower because he just got really weak. He just heard voices and he didn't like being there. And sometimes he'd say they're there.
DeSoto's younger brother, Mason DeSoto, who was 14 at the time of the incident, also testified that at one point his brother had told him that he saw visions of souls scattered on the horizon and that God would handpick which souls to take.